This is my full guide to cold approaching. Step 0, the slate reset. Slate reset is essentially you getting rid of any cognitive biases that you may have, any previous notions, any negative notions in your head that you're stuck with, negative feedback that you might have received once you have done cold approaching in the past. Things such as, oh, I'm nervous in general, I'm very awkward around people, I'm an introvert, so hence I can't be confident and I don't deserve to feel any love. I don't think I'm going to be very good at cold approaching. I stutter a lot, so I'm not sure if people are going to have really fun talking to me. I don't even have anything to talk about. I don't know what am I going to do. I fear rejection. Oh my god, I don't know what to do. I have a lot of social anxiety. Get rid of that shit. How do you get rid of that shit? You get rid of that shit by growing and changing your life. Doing self-improvement habits, being on self-improvement and essentially becoming a new person, creating a new self-image is the way you get rid of these previous notions. And only when you get rid of these can you be successful at cold approaching. You can fake it till you make it, but it only gets you so far. But what I need you to do is take self-improvement seriously, do shit that you actually don't want to do, build some discipline, and it will all stack up, bro. It will all stack up. You need to, if you get any negative thoughts about yourself that this is not you, bro, you're not so good, you're just shit, bro, you're not supposed to be this way, you're not confident, let me tell you, bro, tell yourself in your head, laugh at those fucking thoughts, because that is not who you are. Half of the thoughts, bro, 99% of the thoughts in your head is not you. It's just this fucking voice in your head that keeps yapping. That is not you. You are the conscious voice. You are the consciousness that views, that sees this thought in your head. That's who you are. You're not the thought. You are the consciousness that observes the thoughts. Understand? You can have manual thoughts, but 99% of the time we only have these automatic thoughts. So the next time you get any of these negative thoughts in your head, pause and reiterate it. And it might sound super stupid, like, oh, I'm a charismatic man, I'm really smart when it comes to social context. Oh my god, I'm a confident person. People are attracted towards me. When you say shit like this, bro, it sounds so fucking lame. But I'm telling you, trust me, bro. Trust me when I say this. It completely shifts you. It changes you into a person who becomes more confident, who literally becomes a way more attractive person, who attracts people. Just by you changing the way you speak, the words that you say about yourself, your thoughts will also soon change, and that conscious intervention that you have will end up becoming subconscious. So all these subconscious negative thoughts will end up becoming positive thoughts. So that is the slate reset. Getting rid of any cognitive biases, any negative feedback you might have gotten in the past when you were cold approaching, any of these negative things that prevent you from being better at cold approaching, get rid of those. That is step 0 of this guide. Moving on, step number 1, tone over text. What do I mean by this? It's quite literally, as the title suggests, tone over text is this phenomenon where people seem to be more inclined towards they respond to your tone and the way you deliver something over whatever the fuck you say. Literally. They respond to the way you deliver it rather than the words that you say. Because your body language plays a major role when it comes to communication, bro. The way you communicate is like 95% or 90% is your body language and all these non-verbal communication rather than verbal communication, not words. So your body language plays a major role in this. I'll be making a lot more guides on this topic because this is something that I've grown a lot in the past a couple of years, and I'm really grateful for being on this journey, and I want to help you get better at cold approaching and speaking and all of these charisma as well. So you guys don't need to worry. Your boy's gonna be pumping out a lot more videos very soon. Don't worry. So tone over text. Very simple. Confidence. The way you deliver it. How do you build confidence? By doing the shit that you don't like doing. By creating a resume of items that you promised yourself that you were gonna do and you did it, despite you having every other option, every other stupid fucking excuse to not do it. You just sit the fuck down and do it, bro. That is how you build confidence. That's how you build confidence that fucking lasts, bro. That's what creates your self-image. The way you view yourself, your self-respect, the way you are in your own skin, the way you carry yourself. That comes through real work, real effort. It's something that cannot be faked. Cannot, bro. If I see a faker, bro, I can spot it like that. That's how good I've gotten at this, bro. So tone over text. It's essentially your frame, bro. The way you hold yourself, the way you walk, the way you talk, the way you are in your own skin, the way you deliver your words is key. That is the most important thing that you have to do. So body language, your tonality, the way you communicate, your gestures, all of these things, bro, facial expressions, bro, that is the most important thing you have to learn when it comes to cold approaching and communication in general. Okay? Now we're getting to the juicy part right now. Step 2 of this guide. How the fuck do I actually communicate with you? You have told me about confidence. You have told me about getting rid of all these cognitive biases in my head, the slate reset. How do I actually start cold approaching? I'm not gonna give you some bullshit. Yeah, what do you say? This line that really works, that helps you get more attraction from women, that helps you get more numbers from people. No, I'm not giving you any bullshit like that. There's no one line that'll help you in cold approaching. This fucking bullshit. That's not the way it works. Or I'm not gonna tell you to go and give compliments, shower them with compliments. Oh hey, you're really nice and you're really pretty. That is really good. That is good to say. It's good to hear that. But it's very surfacey level, and there's a lot of the times, bro, it triggers like their almost like defense mechanism. They like get on their tippy toes. Know what I mean? Like there's that friction that will start arising when you directly go in and you use some bitch ass pickup line, which is just so fucking gay, bro. I don't know why people fucking do that. Or like giving them compliments and stuff like that. Compliments are good. Just make sure it's not always inclined towards like physical, yeah. Okay? Like if you're in a relationship with that person, then give them physical compliments. It's really nice. But when you're not, it's more useful for you to reward their actions rather than their physical appearance, the way they look, and stuff like that. Because they probably receive it way often. It's good to say that, but it's very surfacey level. What I do, which is so fucking good, holy fuck, it's called contextual cueing. Now, what is contextual cueing, bro? Wow, what's this crazy fucking word you're saying, bro? This made up thing. Bro, contextual cueing is quite literally there in the word itself. The cues around you, depending on the context, depending on where you are, your situation, the circumstances, the environment, the context. You pick up certain cues and you use those cues to strike a conversation with that person. Now, let me give you an example. Let's say we're in the gym, classic, okay? You are training something, you're on the bench or something, I don't know, you're just doing something, you're training some random BS, कुछ तो कर रहा है भाई, you're doing something, you're training. I'm right there, I'm training too. I'm doing a few pull-ups right now, I'm doing muscle-ups, and I see you, I'm like, oh, this person sounds interesting, let me go talk to him. And I walk, come in front of you. An average normal person is just gonna be like, yo, you're looking so good, bro. Damn, how do you get this physique? That's good, like you glaze their ego, that's nice, but not effective. Or if it's like a girl, you strike with some weird chaos pickup line, bro. Fucking hell, I can't. What I do instead is, the context is the gym and like they're working out. So I just straight up go up to them like, yo, what's good? What are you training? That's just that energy, bro. Or like, if they are not doing that particular exercise with the right form, I just go and like, hey, bro, by the way, that's not the way you do it. You're supposed to, when you're on the bench, right? It's like keep your elbows at like 45-degree angle. You bring down like this. You do this. Essentially, you just like say something that's fucking random. That's very spontaneous. Know what I mean? Just depends on the context. So let's say this is something that I've done in the past. Okay, this is a little story you could say. I met this really pretty looking girl, bro, who I'm really grateful to be in a relationship with right now. She was in the infirmary in my school, and this was just random as well. Okay, I was with one of my friends, and we were just chilling, and we walk. We go to the infirmary. He was doing his random shit. He was just bunking some class or something, and I see her, bro. She's super pretty. I was like, fuck, I gotta talk to her. You know what did I do? First, I did feel that, yeah, this fear of like, oh shit, do I talk to her or not? But I was like, fuck it. What is the worst that could happen? And I just went. I was like, what happened to you? What are you doing here? Literally just that way. I'm not even kidding. Just that. She was I think she felt a little uncomfortable or something. I'm not sure. But she didn't, she just seemed pretty like, you know, that poker face reaction. So it was kind of awkward, I guess. But like, I shifted it, and then like, I don't know, asked her what happened. She said something, and I was like, in conversation, I was like, yo, I need a pen. I don't need a fucking pen. Although it came useful later down the day, but bro, I don't need a fucking pen. So I just took her pen. I was like, I'm gonna return it to you. I just didn't return it. So that is the way I met her. And I met her a few more times in the library, and eventually I texted her and sat on call. 2 days later, we dated. So that was one of the few like ways I've used contextual cueing. A really very specific example. Essentially, you use the things around you to strike up a conversation with them. Okay? You weave the situations, you weave the environment around in such a way that you can speak to them and converse with them. Am I using it? Yeah. Have a conversation with them. So that is contextual cueing. Number 3 is when you have nothing to talk about. Talk about yourself, stories. Now, in order to do this, bro, you need to have a life, for fuck's sake. So again, the self-improvement stuff, your fun little mini adventures that you have in your day. Do all these like fun little things, bro. If you're gonna go talk to a girl or a guy, you need something fun in your life. Like, why the hell would I want to hang out with some lame ass dude, bro? It's kind of repulsive. Nah. So when you have nothing to talk about in a conversation, so far I told you, you know, you're you're essentially in a conversation with the person. You started up the conversation using contextual cueing, like I taught you. Now, when you're in the conversation, bro, sure you can weave in a compliment if you'd like to, but be careful about it. It shouldn't be too like crazy. Eh? There will be a point in the conversation when you don't know what to talk about. What you do is you talk about yourself. Just like that. I know it might seem very narcissistic, but it's not. Trust me. People love hearing things about you. People love hearing things about you. Just make sure that when you're speaking about yourself, you don't portray yourself ki, oh, I am such an amazing person, I'm this, I'm that. Don't show ego, bro. Don't show ego and arrogance. Just be very chill. That's the best thing you can do. Okay? Speak to them as though they are already your friend. Don't say retarded shit, obviously, but like speak to them as though they are already your friend, and give some stories here. Give some stories. So if I'm talking to you in the gym or something, I was like, oh, by the way, bro, I was here last week or something, man. I was lifting and then my hand started paining so much. Holy shit, I didn't know what to do after that. You got any idea what to do? Or I'm like, yo, bro, I was just hanging out the other day with my friend over here, bro, and we hit a crazy PR, dude. That shit was so fun. Yo, we should try a PR next time. Just simple like that. Get what I'm saying? You're talking about a story and you bring it back to your conversation. Do that. That's the best way for you to never run out of things to say. Okay? So talking about yourself and giving stories. Step number 4. Now you're speaking about yourself and all of this. So far it's going good. And you feel like, at least you think it's going good. This is where a lot of people mess up. They won't be able to read the other person's body language, and they end up prolonging the conversation way too long, which is not good. So what you're supposed to do is what I call mirror shifting. Essentially, you're mimicking their body language a little, subtly mimicking. You're not copying their body language, you're subtly mimicking it. What this shows, bro, they won't even realize this, but it will show interest. Like they will think that you're like a very calm, kind, chill person. Hopefully, if you've done the previous things right, but like they will feel a lot more drawn to you because we like people and things that are a lot more similar to us. So you by subtly mimicking them is a really good way for you to show your interest, to show that you might be attracted to them, bro. If they're doing the same, they might be attracted to you, or they're just, pretty chill. They like your vibe. So mirror shifting is not just mimicking the person, but it's adapting. It's complementing their reactions. So it can be a negative or a positive reaction. So if it's a positive reaction, bro, let's say they are nodding along, they are adding things, they're like, yeah, bro, you both are laughing, you're having like some funny banter or something. That is them giving a positive reaction. In that case, bro, you can go ahead, you can keep like speaking more, get their contact or something. That's pretty good. Okay, it's pretty chill. That's really good and it's going really well so far. But when you get a negative reaction, you need to be very subtle about it. They'll be very subtle about this. You need to identify it. Them just, going really quiet or something, them like putting their earphones back on, or like them just, being very poker face and not paying too much attention at you, or they're just, maybe if you're in the gym, they're just too involved in their workout and they don't want to be disturbed or something. Notice those small little things that they're pulling back a little and like they're feeling a little awkward or something. End the conversation there, bro. Give them some way to exit. Okay? Don't hold them on too long. So mirror shifting is really, really good. It's an excellent way for you to speak to them and have a really good time, and in fact double down on the fun as well. funny banter is going on, just say something, bro. Say something fucking spicy. Say something that's super, super funny and ridiculous. It's just the best way. And if it's not going so well, just let them know, like you can go ahead and finish your workout. Things are cool. Okay. Step number 5 is a well-known rule called the peak end rule. Humans are people who remember the starting and ending of any conversation. So when you're speaking, that's the reason why, first impressions really matter a lot. People will judge you heavily in the first 10 to 20 seconds, and they will just create a mental image of you as a person. So the starting of a conversation is really, really important, and the ending is. People don't remember the middle stuff, but the ending is very important. So the peak end rule is essentially you ending your conversation at a high. When your conversation is going super, super well, that's when you end it. And there's this high, bro. You guys are fully laughing, you're having so much fun, like, oh my god, bro, you're hilarious, man, that's so fucking funny, bro, oh my god, damn, that's crazy, yeah, bro, that's nice. Yeah, bro, I'ma just go and hit my workout, let me get your contact, we like meet up again and we just hit a workout together. Simple. You're ending at a high. When you end at a high, bro, they will remember that emotion. It's fucking crazy, but they will remember that emotion. If the ending of your conversation was like super funny, super like, just high energy, they're gonna remember you as that person. If it didn't go that well, if you prolonged it for way too long, if you didn't mirror shift properly, if you didn't read the body language properly, if you didn't let them a way out of the conversation, buddy, they're gonna remember you as maybe a clingy person, an awkward, a weird guy. You don't want that, or an obnoxious person. Trust me, bro, you do not want that. Trust me, please. It's not fun. Okay? So the peak end rule, it's a must. I think my phone's on low charge and shit, man. Again, फिर से. Alright. So the peak end rule is super, super important. Okay, let me just check. Hold up. Are we recording? Perfect. My bad, guys. My bad. Oh god. Alright, the peak end rule. End your conversations in a high. Now, you have learned how to get rid of any previous notions that you might have, how to use the delivery of your speech is more important than the words, tone over text. Then you learned about contextual cueing, you learned about how you're supposed to tell stories and talk about yourself when you have nothing, to talk about. And you've learned about mirror shifting, and you've learned about the peak end rule. Step number 6 is you inviting them on something that you are planning on doing anyways. This is when you start building connections, bro. So once you have spoken to them, when you're ending at the peak, you take their contact number. Okay? Either you tell them right then, like, oh, hey bro, I'm going to this cafe like next week. You wanna like hop on? We can just chill together. Or like, yo, the coming Thursday, bro, I'm gonna go on a run. You wanna join me? Stuff like that we're gonna do anyways. Invite them. When you invite them, you build a deeper connection with them. If they say yes, they're interested. If they say no, so be it. Next person. Don't get stopped at rejection. This is the next thing. I'm gonna tell you after this, but step number 6 is you inviting them to things you're gonna do. So you go home, you take their contact or Instagram or something, you call them or you message them saying, this time, day after, I'm going to this place, you wanna hop on, you wanna like chill with me, come on, I'll pick you up at this time. And if they say yes, that's super good, they're really interested, they think you're a really nice person, go for it, bro. That's it. Invite people on the things you're gonna do anyways, and that's the best way you'll have an amazing friendship or maybe a relationship with them. The best way, trust me. Step number 7 and the final one. This is about getting rejected by people, having bad, awkward conversations with people. But you won't believe me the number of times that I've had really, really awkward conversations and just not the best feeling, bro. Trust me when I say this. Getting rejected by people really fucks you up. Having bad conversations. It's like you have a bad conversation, you come back home, you're like taking a bath or something and you're thinking about it, bro. Fucking hell. God, you're like probably trying to go to sleep and then you keep thinking about, oh shit, that person didn't seem so interested. Oh shit, why did I fucking say that? Why did I speak that way? I feel you, bro. I feel you. I feel you so deeply. Because I've had the most horrific conversations. You won't believe me. One conversation's coming to my mind, bro. Fuck. This is like several months ago, more than like half a year ago, I guess. I approached this person in the gym, and she was just doing a workout or something. I spoke to her and I wasn't able to read it so well, but I was talking about random stuff here, and then yeah, usually same contextual cueing and all of this stuff. ये सब कुछ. In the middle of the fucking conversation, bro, takes her earphones, puts it on, and like goes full poker face. Or I'll go, I'll work. I'll go, I'm gonna do my workout, bro. I'm gonna do my workout. Yeah, good talking. Yeah. Should have seen my face. I was like, why did I do this, bhai? क्या कर दिया यार मैंने? Like, what have I done, bro? Fucking hell. And I was like, oh god, crap. So that's one of the few. It's not even the like craziest worst one. It's probably something else. I'm just not able to think about it right now. But I've had n number of awkward conversations with people, to the point that now, bro, it doesn't even affect me, man. I'm like, yeah, it's a conversation. To be honest, most of my conversations right now, the cold approaches, they just go so well. Literally. Like my energy, I started to feel I started to draw people in, bro. I don't know how this happened. I don't know when did I become like this. Because I still remember me being a very awkward, like pretty much introverted person, to now being such a fucking extrovert. Holy shit. Charisma, bhai. Me just talking to people. I'm still getting better, bro. Like, there are many areas in my life that I'm still improving in. And for me, YouTube, like these unedited videos, are a way for me to improve the way I speak. So this is also one of the places where I'm leveling up. But these awkward conversations that you have, they're inevitable in order for you to get better at any fucking skill in life. You must fail. You must fail. Don't look at failure as, oh fuck, everything's over, I'm so fucked, holy shit. No, it's not that. View failure as a step closer to your goal. I know it sounds very fucking cliche, but let me put it in a better way for you. In order to be a master at any skill, bro, you must achieve a certain number of failures. What do you mean by that, Prithvi? In order for you to land a successful cold approach. A successful cold approach is when you have done all the things right, the person is super nice, you go on like you go meet up somewhere, maybe a date, and then after that things go well, you start dating or something, you become close friends or something like that. That is a successful cold approach, right? When you get the contact and stuff like that. For you to achieve that, you need to fail n number of times. You're probably like maybe 20 cold approaches away from finding your best friend. Who knows? Who fucking knows, bro? If you fail a certain number of times, you'll end up succeeding at that thing. That's how you become a master at any skill. Cold calling, bro. You need to have a few bad cold calls in order to land, in order to convert a potential client into a current, like here, converting a prospect into a client. You need to fuck up multiple times in order for that to happen. So, fail. And not just failing, bro. Learning from that. How do you learn from failures, like rejections and bad conversations, awkward conversations in cold approaching? Is but the way you learn from that is going home, researching again. Once again, researching is very important, but acting on that knowledge is also super important. The way you get better at this is by you doing more cold approaches, increasing the volume, but also reviewing it. What do I mean by that is you speak to people and then you often observe a pattern. Like, oh, when I say this in this way, they react in that way. Become super observant, and the moment you become observant, bro, good lord, my man, holy shit, people are gonna be so fucking drawn to you, bro. You're gonna identify, you can literally see through people. That's how you'll become, bro. So keep this in mind. You're only a few number of failures away from achieving that goal. You're only a few number of rejections away from being good at cold approaching, from landing a successful cold approach. You're only a few bad conversations away from finding your fucking best friend, from finding a brother. You're only a few awkward conversations away and bad conversations away from finding your future girlfriend. That's how it is. So that is my full guide to cold approaching. If you have watched this entire fucking video, oh my god, bro, holy shit. You're goated, holy. If you have watched this entire video, bro, your attention span is next level. Literally next level. I have no edits on this shit, bro. Just one shot, just me yapping. I don't have a script, I just have like this fucking thing, bro. You see this? There's just like points written down, and the rest of the thing is just me improvising and just saying random stuff. That's why I take a few long pauses maybe when I'm speaking. That's why sometimes I might repeat a few things that I say. That's probably the reason why I also stutter a little. It's because I don't have a script. My script is just points, or like say this, like literally subheadings, such as contextual, what was that? Contextual cueing, or like the slate reset and stuff like these, bro. Those are the things that I keep in my script. That's it. That's the reason why it's so raw and uncut. It tests your attention span. And it tests me as well as a speaker, because I've been probably speaking for like half an hour, I guess, so far. I think so. Half an hour straight without any script is, God, this shit's tough, man. So it takes a lot of time for me to create these videos for you, and if you've sticked around this far, man, I'm so grateful for you. I'm so grateful that you watched this video, and thanks, man. It would mean the world if you really liked, subscribed, and commented all the basic YouTube stuff, because that helps me a lot in staying motivated and making more useful things for you guys, bro. So, thank you so much, man, for watching this video. God, took so much. It genuinely took so much time to create this guide for you guys. I really hope that this helps you in the future, that this benefits you and helps you become a person who is more connected with others. Because I felt I lacked connection in my life for a long period of time, and I'm so grateful for this knowledge that I have right now. And my purpose is to share these things, my shortcomings in my life, these learnings that I have with you guys, so that you guys can grow. And that is my purpose, man. Being a leader for you guys, watching you grow, and as always, rooting for you guys by the sidelines, hoping that you'll achieve whatever dreams and aspirations that you have, becoming the type of person that you wanted to become. That is my goal. I just really hope that you found some value out of this video, and I hope that it has helped you in some way, and more content like this is gonna be coming your way, bro. So be prepared. I'm going to be dropping a few gems, hopefully you find them as gems. But yeah, man, like, subscribe, comment, do all that stuff. There are more videos on my YouTube. Go check that shit out, bro. And have a good day or good night. And yo, I'm wishing the best for you. Thank you so much, man. I love you, man. Bye bye.